everyone, my name is Charity and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you some tips for taking care of your naturally curly hair in the winter time or the colder seasons or the dry season. So the colder months definitely come with some harsh winds and some harsh weather, and it's really important that we also buckle up and get our hair ready for these colder months. There are 4 main tips that I'm going to be talking to you all about today. And the first thing to be able to keep your hair throughout the colder months, the colder seasons, is to keep your hair moisturized. There are 2 major methods, and they are the LOC method or the LCO method, and both methods, if applied correctly in that specific order, really helps to protect our strands and keeps our hair from drying. Also, moisturizing your hair is very important that we keep a consistent schedule, because what happens is that whenever we wash our hair and we moisturize our hair and style our hair, in about 3 to 4 days, our hair really needs care again. Like for me, I have dry scalp, and so every 3 to 4 days I have to go back into my scalp and spritz some water, seal that moisture in with an oil, and then restyle my hair as necessary. And so it is very important that we keep a consistent hair moisturizing schedule, specifically in the winter months, because if not, our hair is going to dry and our hair is going to break off. The second tip for taking care of your curly hair in the winter season is to actually deep condition your hair. Deep conditioning will actually strengthen your hair strands, enabling the hair strand to be resilient to pass through all of the harsh winds and the cold winter months. And for deep condition, you really don't have to go out and buy a specialized deep conditioner. I personally have never taken out my money to buy a deep conditioning product. I've never done it. I'm going to link my deep conditioning video in the description box, but all I've ever done is just use my regular conditioner. After detangling during my wash day, I just add coconut oil to it. I use a plastic cap. I wrap up my hair for about 30 minutes to about an hour, depending on how much time I have. And then I take it out and I rinse everything out, and that is my deep conditioning process. It really does not have to be a complicated thing, and you don't have to spend extra. The third tip for taking care of your curly hair in the winter is to invest more in preservative and protective hairstyling. So on my Facebook page, Unveiling the Veil Natural Hair Care Forum, I have explained the difference between preservative hairstyle and then also protective hairstyle. So preservative hairstyle is any type of hairstyle that you wear for more than a week. Cornrows or twists or whatever. It is a preservative hairstyle if you actually wear that style for more than a week. And why is it important for us to actually invest in preservative hairstyles? Well, the reason is because our hair is so delicate. It is very highly textured, but it's also really delicate. And if we are styling our hair every day, if we're constantly manipulating our hair, if we're constantly messing with our hair, if we're constantly playing in our hair, styling it, what happens is that we put way too much stress on our hair, and it really does not help our hair at all. And so it is very important that we actually invest in preservative hairstyles that kind of gives our hair a little bit of a break, okay, to be able to grow and regenerate so that it can actually flourish. Now, protective hairstyling can actually also be a preservative hairstyle. Protective hairstyling is just you just wearing your hair by hiding your ends, so these are the ends of your hair. Protective styling is just basically styling your hair so that the ends of your hair are not exposed to the outside world. Now again, remember, in the winter time, the colder months, the temperature can be really harsh, and so if you continuously expose your ends are going to get dry really easily, and that can actually cause your ends to be brittle and cause hair breakage. Invest in preservative hairstyles and protective hairstyles so that you can actually keep your hair healthy and flourishing in the winter months. Number 4 is being more aware of your clothing and accessories. So of course, the colder months, the fall season, winter season, calls for hats and scarves and coats and all these different things. Whenever you do wear a hat, to just make sure that you wear a satin scarf or a satin bonnet underneath your hat so that it can actually keep your strands protected, because a lot of the hats are made of wool and cotton and all these other fabrics that are very unfavorable for our hair. And so you want to make sure that you are taking that extra step to protect your strands so that they don't lose their moisture and they don't get dry out and ultimately break. Be very, very careful of your hair accessory selection. Don't wear your hair out like this in the winter all the time. What happens is that whenever your ends are exposed, it's constantly rubbing against your clothing, and the more it does this, it dries out, and if it dries out, it's going to break off. And so just, keep your hair in buns, any type of hairstyle that actually helps you to tuck the hair away, the ends of your hair away, just so that it is not facing the harsh winds and the harsh weather, okay? All right, ladies, those are the 4 tips that I have for you for taking care of your naturally curly hair in the winter season. Of course, it is very important to always make sure that you have a regimen, your own manual for how you take care of your hair. And it includes your washing, your detangling, your moisturizing, your treating of your hair, and your styling of your hair, and then being very consistent as you move along. Your regimen should have like daily components, weekly components, as well as monthly components. Part of my daily hair care regimen is that when I wake up in the morning, if my edges need to be moisturized, I'll add just a little bit of water. I'll go in with an oil to seal that moisture into my hair. Also, the weekly is that within about 7 to 10 days, I have to wash my hair. So like the reason my hair is out now is that I am actually about to wash my hair. Within that 7 to 10 day period, it is my responsibility. I know that, okay, it's time to wash my hair. And so I cleanse my scalp, I deep condition my hair, and then I also moisturize and style my hair. Monthly, follow this same process as weekly, and daily process monthly every single month, and it doesn't really change. In terms of deep conditioning, I don't deep condition my hair all the time. If I ever feel like my hair probably needs a little bit of strengthening, then I will go ahead and deep condition my hair, but that's not something that I do all of the time. All right, ladies, so I hope and I pray that you'll be able to apply all of these tips to be able to help your hair to navigate through this winter and cold season. Just remember, ladies, that your hair truly is beautiful. It is designed and created for you by God. It is a gift and it has potential, but you have to invest in it in order to actually see the result. Remember that it is important to partner with God because He has the manual that'll help us to take care of our hair. And also it's important to take care of your body because it is out of your body that your hair grows. And so what you eat and what you drink, all of that definitely impacts your hair care as well. If you are interested in some more natural hair content, I do have a Facebook group called Unveiling the Veil Natural Hair Care Forum, and I will link it in the description below. Definitely go ahead and come and join the sisterhood because by God's grace, we're learning a lot and the Lord is really helping us. And my desire for you is that your hair will flourish and that you will put in the work that is necessary for your hair to actually flourish. I will talk to you later. Bye.